I don't care what you're doing right now, what you're reading, what you're watching, if you're touching your dick or you're touching your vagina, don't. Just stop. You need to start reading Gintama right now, because this shit, I don't give a shit. This now is getting on that last arc Takasugi level, like versus Gintoki, where everyone is fucking fighting at the same time. I don't think people understand when you've got some of the biggest powerhouses in just fucking anime and manga, like from this series, and they're fucking slicing and dicing, and they're just getting murdered left, right, and center. But one dude, it's just like everyone is just generally fucked. So one thing we gotta say is, like, I'll get a start before I get into that crazy. We get to see Katsura, we get to see Elizabeth, we get to see Hijikata, and just they are in a very bad fucking situation right now. I mean, like, they are trying to hold people off right now. They're trying to hold off the Yadagaratsu, but it's like, there's, regardless of like all the chaos, they're losing it right now. You know, like the longer, like they even said, Hijikata said, like, the longer the strategy goes on, the more organized the enemy will become, and it will be even more harder to escape. So the time for now is just like, we have to get out of here now. We have to bail out. We got Kondo. We've got what we need. We need to bail out. And it's just like, yo, Hijikata, fucking man, he's like, yo, this is the last fucking orders. It's the signal to fucking retreat, man. This is some of my last orders. You know, I'm gonna buy you some fucking time. You just gotta get out of there. And I mean now. It's just say, you know, like, that was the one thing I really like to say, you know, if by the last soldier retreats, and Kondo and I ain't back yet, forget us and escape on your own. This is the last orders of the vice chief. So you'll listen to that, right? And I'm like, I'm genuinely surprised. It's like, regardless of what, it's like, you know, I thought they would take Kondo, like saying he's been fucked up, we need to get out, and it's like, you just gotta leave, like you saying, which I guess in a way I respect. Is like, yeah, we came for this mission, but regardless of what, your own lives matter more than ours. You need to go. You followed us in that hellhole. We're not letting you go through all of it. You know, you got families and stuff at home. Even the fucking Mima Ware Gumi were pulling out. It's like, you know, we gotta get the fuck out of here. This is ridiculous. We gotta get out of there. And you even see, like, Shinpachi's like carrying some of the motherfuckers out there, and he's like, yo, we gotta fucking use that color fire to get the fuck out of it. And when he fucking sees that, oh my god, you see fucking Sogo just fucking there on the fucking floor, just covered in blood. It's just like, this motherfucker, he's like, yo, how unfortunate. My feathers are vast and a single rat cannot escape. It's just like, holy shit. It's just like that. I just love it when fucking Obro is just there saying, like, you don't even have to like dirty your hands like Utsuro-sama like that. And he's like, yo, honestly, stop treating me like an old man, bitch. You know, I don't have a lot of time having the fun like that. And it's just like, he's like, I'm sorry, but the rats you were most interested in, I took care of. You see fucking just corpses burn. It's like that. Have they already been blown away by merely the sound of your wings flapping? And it's like, fucking Gintoki's in there. And fucking Shinpachi just fucking loses it. He doesn't think one fucking second. He sees that Gintoki's there, and he's like, this is fucking it. I don't care who this is. I'm like, Shinpachi, this motherfucker is known as a joke throughout the entire series. He's only had like maybe like 3 badass moments in the entire series, and he goes in without a second thought, taking on one of the most deadliest assassins in the entire series. And he's just like, well, one of the deadliest assassins I've ever met in a fucking manga. And he's there just going no fucking barrels in, trying to take him out. And it's like, literally fucking sword just straight to his head. And I'm like, oh my god, there's just like, he just gets stabbed in the fucking face like, and literally Sogo just getting up with like literally no ounce of blood left in him, and he just fucking slashes that sword up it, so it only cuts like Shinpachi a bit, and he's like, just get away from here now. And how bad is that when Sogo is one of the most powerfulest characters in the series, and you just see him getting bodied like that, and he's like, oh, he's still breathing, and he just like with one single punch breaks fucking like Sogo's fucking arm. I'm like, oh my fucking god, and he's still trying to fucking fight, and he just kicks him into a fucking boulder, and it's just like, please, man, you're just nothing. And even then, you have Kagura and Nobume just there, just trying to fucking attack. Like that, it's just like, this is just ridiculous. Like, how fucking much they can even do that, you know? This isn't enough. Like that, and I did like that whole little scene between like Sasaki and like Nobume at the same time, you know, like saying like, you know, both at the same time, why would you abandon me? Why do you continue to stay there and fight? And why am I heading in that direction? Like, I love that. And just like Nobume getting stabbed through the fucking chest like that. Like, right, it was like right in the shoulder blade or something. Like, she directed like, it's just like, I've caught you, like that. As she like puts her fucking sword in his she like uses Soga's fucking sword, using like Kagura there. And it's just like, you know, you got nowhere else to move. And fucking Gintoki coming out with the corpses like that. He used the fucking corpses to survive. He's like, you know, that sword can still reach. He can still do some damage to you. Fucking Gintoki's like, this is fucking it. I've had enough. Comes out. So, may I remind you how many people it took just to even stop this person? To stop him from moving? Kagura, Soga, Shinpachi, Nobume, Gintoki, Kagura. That is a lot of people. That is so many people. Like, there's about like 6 people there, 6 or 5 people there trying to stop one guy. All of these are the strongest, but apart from Shinpachi, Shinpachi's one of the weaker ones in the series. You've got the Yato clan, you've got a trained assassin, you've got a trained police officer, fucking samurai, you've got a fucking, the white demon himself there. Like, what? And you've got Shinpachi, who is extremely trained well with a sword, but he's like one of the weaker ones out of the entire... They're all fighting him, they're all taking shots. Sogo's got his fucking arm obliterated, and he's like covered in blood, he's like barely fucking standing. Kagura's there trying to fucking wear him down. Nobume is taking a fucking sword straight through the chest to hold him down, and Sogo's like literally fucking putting a sword through his fucking foot to stop him even moving. And then you have Gintoki, who literally got just blasted, had to use some fucking corpses just to even survive, which is really fucked up. And he has to get out, and now he might have a chance to take it out. And this guy, like, we don't even know if he can get hit, but, like, yo, this, I don't give a fuck. This was a 10. This was, like, that was just insane, just how much can this guy do? And we thought Obra was, like, insane. We thought he was the cream of the crop. This motherfucker's showing he ain't no joke, and he's, like, he's kind of shitting himself when fucking Gintoki's coming out. He's like, I'm gonna fuck this shit up, and I'm like... Oh my god, can the anime please adapt this? Like, I know they're doing like a bunch of the comedy stuff and they're doing like some of the other arcs. I really want them to do some there, but I cannot wait until they do the fucking last arc. And this, my god, Gintama is going to be on one of the most greatest fucking arcs of all fucking time, because last arc was one of the greatest. This is getting up there. This is like, it's been good and it's been really exciting, but now it's getting up there. It's in top 5. Like, this arc is definitely in the top 5 right now, because it's just like, it just depends how can you top the last arc. Like, you're just gonna need some reveals, you're gonna need a death in there, you're gonna need something, because that last arc was just a fucking masterpiece from start to finish. So that's gonna be really hard to do, and Sorachi right now has just been on fire, and I really can't wait for next week's chapter. It's gonna hurt when it comes out, and I'm thinking like, how the fuck are they gonna stop this guy? But that's all for me. 10 out of 10, fantastic chapter. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this one, but that's all for me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you guys next time.